Yes, hi, my name is George Lerakis, and I am the creator of Montreal Math and Physics tutoring channel. I know that all of you have busy life with your school, and that's why I would like the time that you take to view my videos to get the most out of them. Since these are educational videos, their effectiveness can be evaluated on the basis of the outcome. And what is the outcome here? The outcome here, to my opinion, I think is that after watching my videos, to be able to solve as many problems and exercises in the topic as possible. As a matter of fact, I'm aiming and hoping that after you view my videos, you will be able to do the more problems than if you have watched any other video on the internet in the same topic. With that in mind, I believe that in order for an educational video in math and physics to be effective, it must find the golden ratio between two features. The first is it has to be understandable and easy to follow, and the second, it has to be as much informative as possible. With this in mind, I believe that an effective educational presentation in math and physics, it has to address three issues. The first is the one. Sometimes this here is obvious. Let's say you have an example where somebody asks you to solve a system of equations using the elimination method. So in this case, you know what to do. But in the majority of the problems, and specifically when you have big tests, or even more importantly, when you have finals, where you are examining the material of the whole year, then you have to be able to identify what to use. So this year, the when, it will help you to find what to use when you have your exam. So let's say, for example, they ask you to find the integral of some function. Because there are so many rules that you can use to find the integral of a function, you don't know what to use. But if you are familiar with this one here, you will be able to have some indications on what to use in order to do this integral. The second issue that an effective educational presentation should address is the how. How you will solve a problem in the topic. And here the approach has to be as general as possible. For this reason, here you must have two things. That you have to state a brief theory, and this here is important because many of my colleagues, they just skip this and this and they go immediately to the last one that I will be talking shortly, and they just go and do directly an example, which might be pleasant and easy, but if you don't understand the theory behind it, the moment that you will have something which is a bit slightly different from the example that you already did, you will get confused. Because why? Because if you solve only an example and you don't understand the theory, most probably you are doing it mechanically. So, and again, the moment that it gets a bit different than the example that you did, you get lost. So that's why good educational video, it must state at least a brief theory. And the second part of the how is some points of clarification. I mean, besides the theory, sometimes we have to explain some points that they have to be clarified, and this they have to do with the method that you have to be using. Sometimes the one with the 2b, they are interchanged, but certainly you have to address both one and points of clarification. And finally, the third point is an illustrated example. So, it is an example that will employ all of what we said in 1 and 2. The courses that I will be presenting topics in are from elementary, high school up to first year university inclusive. So that in math includes arithmetic, developmental math, trigonometry, high school algebra, college algebra, single variable calculus, differential and integral calculus, both for science and engineering, and business and social science, linear algebra, and differential equations. And in physics, high school and calculus-based physics for college, and the courses, they will be mechanics, electricity and magnetism, optics and waves with modern physics. The topics that I will be choosing from these courses, they will be topics that I find that students have more hard time of doing it because they are confused on what to use and how to use it. And of course, if you like my way of explaining things, you have a question or problem, you can send it to me and I will upload the answer in my next video. Thank you for taking the time to view this video, and I hope you like my approach and be joining my channel. And bye for now.